What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamber.com, and in the last Dynasty video, we went through our preseason shenanigans in Season 5. We redshirted some players, we got the roster set up, we set up our schedule, we done a little recruiting, and now we are ready for Season 5. We are going to take on the number 4 Texas Tech Red Raiders, a big top 5 showdown. Should be a lot of fun. Now, Texas Tech is one of the teams in this dynasty that has done just as well as us. They are just loaded for bear. As you could tell by the roster, they got A- overall. We're at A+, but they got plenty of talent to work with. And as we all know, they run the air raid offense. They're going to pass it all over the field, which should be very interesting, especially now that I'm using a bunch of new plays that they're going to get to use as well. And they also run a 4-3 defense. Now, normally I would show the team info pages, but there's really nothing to see there because there's no stats or anything. So we don't know what they got until we actually look at their roster. The only other thing I wanted to show you before we headed to the game was recruiting. Now, again, we don't have a whole lot of spots to fill. I'm only going to go after 4 players. Now, we don't see anything in orange. Anything you would see in orange means that is a position of need. But since we already have prospects targeted, nothing really shows up here. But quarterback, defensive tackle, and wide receiver and outside linebacker is what we're really going after. So here are the 4 guys that we are pursuing. Defensive tackle, Brian Westerman. Really excited to see if we can get him. And a quarterback, Danny Huff. He's a pocket passer. He had the best arm of the 2 or 3 quarterbacks we looked at. Outside linebacker, I wanted to go after one, and this guy really looked the part. He looks humongous. He could be a future defensive end down the road if need be, but he's also pretty fast as well at a 4.52. And then last but not least, I wanted to take a chance on this guy. We really didn't need a wide receiver per se, but this guy looks like Megatron, Calvin Johnson, 6'7", 232 pounds, and is an absolute load, and he has A+ hands. He runs a 4.41, just a freak athlete, so I figured it was worth putting some points on him. So we evenly distributed all of our points, so 25 apiece for all 4 of those players. Before we head back into the video, I just wanted to point out a few things from my store. First off, everything in the store is 20% off if you buy 4 or more items. That's an incredible deal that several people have already taken advantage of. Now, my latest book is out, the Flexible Shoot Playbook for NCAA Football 06. It's essentially the offense I ran in my Hawaii Dynasty, the last few seasons of it, where I broke just a ton of records and I had a whole lot of fun doing it. I also have my memory cards where I have over 20 named roster files for every single NCAA football game for the PlayStation 2. And last but not least, I have all of my books. West Coast Offense, the Power Shoot, the Air Raid Offense, the Big Book of Tight End Plays, then you got the I Option Offense, and so on and so forth. So make sure you check that out. I will have a link in the top right and in the description below. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas. I'm super excited about this. It's been a while since I played against the Red Raiders, and especially in this stadium. Always fun. Always enjoy that old school artificial turf they have. Looks like we got perfect weather for the day's game, which I'm always for. We should see some new uniforms as well. Now, I'm using version 9 of the NCAA Next mod. I know they're working on version 10, but look at those uniforms. Those are slick. Man, those look good. I decided to go with the Stormtrooper look. I thought it was a good contrast to what I thought they was going to be wearing. I also updated I didn't update it myself, but I have the helmet. I got the Blue Devil on the side. I think it looks pretty slick. Really exciting. It looks like they're going to pick us. Pretty cool. Let's see if we can hold on to that bargain. Let's go and to the coin toss. They won the toss and they will receive first. There's no win, so I can pick whatever here. Let's check out our roster first. We need to fix a couple things. First of all, in terms of the depth chart, the only thing that I may have forgotten to do in the previous game, I don't remember. It was a depth chart thing in terms of one of the. I got Peterson correct there. I think my depth chart's fine. If I need to fix something, I can fix it later. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But what I want to do is go to formation subs, and let's get some of this correct. The biggest thing I want to fix here is our 3 running back system. I'm going to have all 3 carry the load. None of them are impact players, so I don't have to feel the need to really put the fall in the hands of one all the time, unless one of them does get an impact status. But Ace Big Twins, I want to have Miranda in there. That's going to be a goal line formation for us, and he's by far our strongest and heaviest running back, so I don't mind him being there. Ace Normal, I think we're going to do a lot of outside running from this formation, so what I want to do is put in Pero. He is our more or less scat back, and he's not technically a scat back. You look at his size, 6'3", 200 pounds, but he's our speedster. So I think we're going to do a lot of outside runs from this formation. Here, I think I'm going to put Hill, Michael Hill, and then here I think I'm going to go put Pero back in, which he's already there. That was from last season. Here I have the 2 halfback system set up. That's part of the updated play stuff that I have added, so I'm okay with that. I don't mind keeping... we probably need to put Pero here. I'm going to put Miranda there. I may do... See, Miranda can catch the ball just as well as Pero. What I may do is put... let's go Heel. And we could do Miranda there. I don't mind doing 3 for each one. So we got 9 formations and we got 3 running backs. So Miranda's got 1, 2, and 3. Pero's got 1, 2, 3, and technically 4, I guess. And Michael Hill technically has 4 because you could put 2 halfbacks right there. So that's 1 for him, 2, and then number 3 is that. So I think that's a pretty good even distribution. And over the course of the season, I can change that if needed, especially if one of them by halfway through the season becomes an impact player. Then I may give him the ball a little bit more often. Next up I want to do is go to defense. I just want to make sure my nickel package looks correct. I want to make sure my top outside linebacker, McCoy, is where he's supposed to be, and he is, along with Joey Walker. So everything looks pretty standard there. Now, again, I forgot what I was going to look at on our depth chart. I'll figure it out in time. But right now, let's go ahead and check out Texas Tech, see how loaded they are. So look at this quarterback. 94 overall, impact player, 85 speed. Look at his backup. 85 overall with 87 speed. So we're not going to do hardly any blitzing today. I'd rather them stay in the pocket, try to force bad throws, that type of thing. Force them in the tight windows and such. Halfback, 91, 87, 80. Again, they are just loaded with players. Really good athletes. Fullback, 80. We're not going to see this guy a ton. Wide receiver, look at this. 91, 91, 88, 87, 84. Just really good ball players. Look at this guy, 99 speed. Whew. You got tight end. We're going to see the tight end do something today. Either this guy, maybe this one as well. But this guy, I'm sure he can catch. Can he? And yes, he can. Just looks like a good tight end there. Let's look at their offensive line. Look at that, 95 overall at left tackle. 80 at left guard. He's a true freshman. That's a really good pickup for them. Center, 82, a true sophomore. Not bad. Right guard, 93 overall. Right tackle, 97 overall. So this offensive line is as good as we will face all season, at least in terms of the tackles. You know, when you got a 95 and a 97, you know you're going to be doing okay. Let's look at their defense. Now, they run a 4-3, 87 on one end, 82 on the other. A true sophomore, though, not bad. Defensive tackle, look at this, 97, 91, just insane. Then you got outside linebackers at 85, 88, and then 82 at the other outside linebacker position. So they really don't have much of a weakness up front. I mean, other than they're just young in a couple of spots. It's not that they haven't recruited well. Looks like they've been recruiting super well throughout the Dynasty. Cornerback, look at this, impact player, 93 overall. Then he got a 90. Thankfully, neither one of them are super tall, though. But this guy apparently is a first-team All-American. Now, I'm not even paying attention to the first-team preseason stuff. But from what I remember in the previous video, they have a ton of first-team, second-team All-Americans on this roster. You look at free safety, 84 and 84. I'm guessing this guy's going to be the starter. Strong safety, 86. Just not a whole lot of weaknesses anywhere. 76 at kicker, that's not too bad for a sophomore, I guess. Then a punter at 70. This may be the one weakness. Maybe he'll shank a punt and we can return it back for 6 points. All right, I think I've seen enough. I think we are ready to get this show on the road. Hopefully we can get a victory out of the gate. Now, they have an impact player on the right. We're going to try to kick it over on the other side, and that did not work at all. We're going to kick it to this guy instead. I hit the button too late. Let's see if we can get a stop here. And we did. Now, they're going to pass a ton, which means I'm going to be playing a ton of quarters. And that's probably it. I may actually sneak in some more cover 3 type stuff. We'll see. Now, I'm going to control the free safety the rest of the season. I've enjoyed doing that. It's a bit of a challenge for me. They're going play action. Almost had a chance to get him there. You see how close that was? Look at this. Almost had a sack. Somebody came through, but just couldn't get to him in time. That was Nichols, apparently. That was a good pickup. That was, what, 8 yards? 9 yards. They're going 5 wide. We can go quarters. Now, quarters, the biggest weakness is right above the center. It wouldn't shock me if they attacked that area a lot today. Somebody get a stop there. Nope, that didn't work. Thought McCoy was going to get a tackle much earlier, and he didn't. Or let's do a basic cover 3 from nickel. Let's just switch it up just a little bit. I would love to blitz, but I can't. Their quarterback will just run away from it all day. But I will do a spread. I'm not going to do any spy for now. Oh, thank the Lord that went out of bounds. I was nowhere near close to helping there. 2nd and 10. We'll take that. Let's go back to quarters, this time out of 4-3. Since it looks like they're only going 3 wide, they're probably going, well, looks like they're going gun spread. Let's do something like this. Oops. Thank the Lord he went out of bounds. Ooh, that worked out great. So it is, what, 3rd and forever. Here's our chance. We need to gain a possession somewhere. We're going to go cloud. This is our chance to do so. I am not going to do a spy. If he gets 14 yards on his own by running it, then so be it. Good defense. That's a good stop overall by our defensive unit. So what we're going to do is return this. We're going to do a double cross. Let's see if we can get a decent return. Now, I got Culberson starting on our punt return and our kick return. Red is behind him, if I'm not mistaken. Culberson has much better hands. Now, this is a redshirt freshman, so this is his first time being on the field ever at Duke, but we're not going to get anything out of that. So where are we going to start? This is going to be interesting. I got a bunch of new plays, so I'm excited to see what we're going to do with this. Let's start off with 14 ISO. This is a new play I've been working on. We're going zone. Let's see what we can do with this. We're going to either go to Perro or Parker. We'll go to our tight end, just pick up 5 yards there, not too bad. Now, my general theme of my offense is still going to be pretty much the same. We're still going to be a pro-style offense for the most part, but we're going to have a bunch of new plays. Now, I'm not going to worry about running clock. We're the best team in the country. We shouldn't have to chew up too much clock for a while. Good block right there. Going to 27, to Perro. Can he get it? Can he get there to the edge? Great play by the true sophomore. I'm hoping I can turn him into an All-American this year. That would be great. A great play. We are on the left hash, so let me think. Let's go. Let's go wide receiver curls. This is just a little different version of what the original is. They're going zone. We're going to go to Culberson or Peterson. We'll go over here to Peterson. Ooh, dude, that was scary. I shouldn't have done that. We're very fortunate we didn't fumble it. But that's a good play right there. So it is 1st and 10. I need to go. We're on the 16. Oh, man. Let's go ahead and try something. Let's go PA tight end flat. Oh, they're going, man. Let's see if this works. I hope it does. We need decent blocking on the left side, but we're going to go to Parker here on the right. Now, I'm not a big fan of that shift. Intercepted. Ooh, nope. Just a bad play. Good defense. That guy covered him really well. So let's go 2nd and 11. Let's do a basic run with Miranda. And we'll see what we can do on 3rd down. They're going zone dime, which I'm happy with. Let's look at their matchups. Let's go to the right. Good defense all around. Not a whole lot to work with there. Now, we are 3rd and 8. I don't know. I think I'm going to go stick. Where's stick at? I know I created it from this formation. Why stick? I don't know if we can get the 1st down with this. It's going to be close. They're going man. It may not work out. Let's see what happens, though. Cover 1. Oh, my gosh. That was 6 points, and Myrick dropped it. The corner failed, too. That was a perfect throw. Myrick, oh, gosh. Just a bad play right there. Okay, we'll kick a field goal. Oh, man, that hurts my heart when I see that. That was an easy touchdown. Let's see if we can make this. That should go in. Good deal. All right, at least we got something out of it. But that was a good drive. I wish it would have ended a little bit better, but that's okay. So we're going to get back on defense. That's good. We gained a possession. I'm always thinking about possessions when I'm playing football games. And we gained one there. And this is going out of bounds. I hit the button too late. Man, terrible kick. So my kicking's not off to a good start outside of the field goal. So they're going to get decent field position here. They're going 5 wide. Let's do quarters for now. I'm going to go back and forth between quarters and a cover 3. Because I'm afraid they're going to just destroy the middle of the field if I run so much quarters. Like what they're going to do right there. Told you. First down. Yeah, just over the middle of the field. It's going to be available to them a lot. It's first and 10. Well, let's go. Let's go back to just a basic cover 3.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 45.
I'm going to leave it as is. I'm not even going to do a bump and run on my corners. So I've got the middle of the field. There you go. Somebody get him. Somebody get him. First down. That's the big worry. How much is he going to do that today? They're going 3 wide here. Let's go quarters. I may have to sneak in some man eventually. Let's do an over front since we're going quarters. Good throw. He just had all day. Dang it. They're really good, and he's got all time to throw. That's what worries me. I may have to sneak in some blitzing now. They're about to score. What I can do, if it'll let me, I am going to go with the zone blitz. Let's just see what happens, because I think they're determined to score anyways. We're going to do something like this. They may go off tackle. But I got a blitzer coming off that side. And there he is. So that was a good call. That's what, second and something? Let's go nickel man. Let's see what they do with this. If they hit a decent man beater, then they may end up scoring. We're going to do something like this, perhaps. This is their first time under center. Play action. Ow. Dang it. The bad throw ended up being a touchdown. That's what caused it. He had to come back for it. And I just completely screwed the pooch on that one. That was terrible. Just awful. And just like that, they've got the lead. Now, in time, I may have to think about running clock, but I'm not worried about that just yet. I think we're going to have a high-scoring game in general. So that was a very easy drive for him. Again, when I've got maxed out sliders, we're not going to get a whole lot of pressure on quarterbacks. Besides, their offensive line's incredible. At least their tackles are, but we need to get some type of pressure on that cat. So let's do something like this. Middle of the field. What I may end up doing is going back here. Let's do another toss play with Pero. They're going zone. I think they are. Maybe going man. Let's check it. Nope, they're going zone. That's fine. We'll go to the right. Juke too early. Get about 3 yards, not a whole lot. We can go back to... I'm trying to think. Let's go... we'll go with 1 ISO. We're going man. Myrick needs to step up a little bit. Let's see if he does that. But we're probably going to go to somebody on the left. Cover 2. At least he caught it, but we didn't get the first. So what we may end up doing... we can go... we can go back to curls. Having all these new plays is kind of throwing me off a bit. We're going cover 0. Oh my gosh. Nope, they're not. We'll go over here. They went cover 1. I'm glad I saw that at the last second. So good play by Hill. I'm going to go back to... let's go... let's just go back and run with Miranda. Zone 4-3. They're doing that. Let's see. I'm going to go back to the right. Oh, just know where to go. Good defense. What I may end up doing is run the ball again. I may just go back to power. Just our toss. They're going man. I'm going to hurry up and call this before the whistle blows. Ooh, not a big fan of that. We'll try it anyways. Get a block right there, and it didn't happen. Face mask. Oh, they didn't call it. You got to call it. Well, that's the end of the first quarter. We're down 4, and it's 3rd and what? We're on the 49. 3rd and 5. Let's go. I'm going to go back to stick. I'm just trying to think of a play we can just pick up the yards we need. And forgive me if I'm going to call a bunch of the same plays over and over again. It's just going to take me a while to get a feel of what I'm going to call this year. We're definitely going to go to Myrick. I don't know if we can get the first. Can we? Oh, they went cover 0, but we'll go over here. He caught it. That's all that matters. Good deal. Good play there. Let's go. We're going to go here. And now I didn't have a whole lot of... We're going to do halfback dive from the gun. I did not change a whole lot from 2-back slot except for the run plays. Let's see what happens here. Pretty good blocking. Not bad. That's another play that I fixed. That used to be halfback draw. Now that's halfback dive. Good run there. We're going to go back. We're going to go with 4 ISO. They're going man. Please go cover 0. I want to go over the top to Parker. And they're doing that, so I'm glad I fixed this play. Go to Parker. Can he get it? I'm going to let him do it himself. Ooh, thank the Lord that wasn't intercepted. That could have been a disaster. 2nd and 10. Let's just stay here, and I'm going to go, where's it at? We're going to pass some, no, what we're going to do, we're going to run the ball. Let's just go back to the run. I'm going to do another toss. I need to get heel going on the run. They're going, of course, they're going cover 0, but we're going to go ahead and stick with this play. Do something like this. Can we get to the outside with Pero? Just enough. Get the first. Now we are on the right hash. Trying to think what we have to work with. From this formation, we're going to flip it. They're going man. They got a guy out for 2 quarters. I completely missed that. Let's see what happens here. Cover 0. Get that. Intercepted. That's terrible. That's pick 6 right there. Oh, that's awful. I was fixing to get sacked. There's nothing I could do about that. You go back and look. I was fixing to get sacked. Well, it was just super close. Just a good play on their part. I had to get the ball off quick. And just like that, they're going to be up 11 points. So now they've gained a possession and off a turnover, and that's just not good. So we got to figure out how to score more points and not mess things up. Oh, that was awful. So let's keep playing. What do? You know, just good defense on their part. Somebody came right on through. Nobody blocked that. I guess it was a defensive tackle. Let's do something like this. Just no protection. Nobody blocked. All right, left hash. I want to continue the throw. I'm going to go back. Let's go 14 ISO again. Exact same play we just called. We should have more room this time, but hopefully we get better protection. We'll probably go to somebody on the right. Cover 0. Dang it! Oh my gosh, I had to take him over. Great defense. Somebody came through. I had to take him over in order to have a chance to get that catch. But at least we finally, you go back and look. Somebody came right on through. They blitzed both outside linebackers. Somehow I got the ball off. I don't know how, but we did it. Okay, let's go. We're going to run halfback dive from gun normal. Let's see how Miranda handles this. They're going zone 4-3. This should be interesting. Let's go do something like this. Just not a whole lot, but not too bad. Got 3 or 4 yards. Let's go. I may end up going back. Looks like Pero is out. He's still gassed. So they put Miranda in his spot. So we'll let Miranda run some. No, everybody, their brothers spreading out. They kind of know what we're calling, I guess. No defense. Perfect defense. Perfect. So it's 3rd and 7. So what we're going to do is go halfback corner. We're going man. This is going to go to Myrick, more than likely. He probably can't hear that, so we're going to have to do something like this. Cover 0. I'm going to take a chance over the top. Let's go, McCoy. Get it. Oh, come on. Play better. That's all I ask. Just play better. How many drops have we had already? 2? Technically 3 if you count that one early in the first quarter. I'm sorry. That's on them. You got to, I mean, a terrible punt. At least he ain't going to return it, but I'm just not playing well, I guess. I guess some of it's my fault, but I need help from my receivers. I'm not going to take them over every single time. I don't want to do that. I shouldn't have to. All right, we got to overcome it. I don't know what to do about it, but we got to do something. There he goes. Look at this. We're going to get slaughtered. You can just kind of feel it. Just everything's going right for them. Nothing's going right for us at the moment. Let's go. Oh, gosh. What do you do, though? You got to keep playing. Go quarters.
Ball on their own 42. The defense comes up tight on the coverage.
Do something like this, perhaps. I thought it said they was going 4 wide, but now they're going 5. I hate when it does that. They must have moved the halfback down. Over the middle. Intercept that. Huge play. Man, we needed that by gun. Man, that's what we needed. But can we take advantage of it? That's the key. I am going to go. Let's do a halfback direct with heel. Let's see if he can run up the ball a little bit. They're going gun, or they're going nickel. And of course, they're going cover 0. Man, they are going very aggressive today. We got to take advantage of those opportunities. We're lucky we got the yards we did. 2nd and 2. I am Y corner, quick slants. We're going to, let's go here. Let's go 4 ISO. Going man, we'll go to somebody on the right more than likely. Technically, all 5 routes are good man beaters. Cover 1. Just not. It is what it is. Okay, 3rd and 2. We are going to, I'm going to run the ball. We're going to go, let's go slam. Let's see if Miranda can pick up the first. Perfect spreading out. We'll go to the right. Didn't get it. Of course we didn't. Of course we didn't. I got to go for it. They're going to, I mean, I got no choice but to go for it. Let's go curls. They're going man. They're going nickel. And they're going cover 0. Again. Oh, it's incredible. I'm still going to go this way. Get the first down. We're going to get out of bounds. I felt like we had no choice with that. So minute 58. We got plenty of time. We got 3 timeouts. What I may end up doing is I got all of my, let's go, we're going to go back to Pero. We're going to do a toss. They're playing a ton of man, and they're playing a lot of cover 0. So let's see if we can take advantage of that. I'm not a big fan of that shift. We'll go over here. Had to get that one off quick. Face mask. Call it. Thank you. 5 yards. They should have called it earlier. Let's go. Is that going to be a 15-yarder? At the 25. Nice. So minute 54. I am going to go here and let's go with a basic run. Let's go slam. No, let's try a halfback counter. This is another play I fix. Let's see. Let's try that with Pero. They're going zone 4-3. I guess we'll go to the right. Good play. Pick up 6-7 yards. Good blocking. Not bad. We're on the 18. I'm going to go back. Where's an at? If I can find it. Let's go back to stick. Little air raid. Staple. They're going zone. This should be interesting. I'm going to let that clock roll a little bit. I don't mind chewing up the rest of it. Getting a touchdown before half. That way we get the ball. We need to get a touchdown first. Let's go ahead and snap that. Get out of bounds. That's fine. 3rd and 2. I am. Let's go halfback out. We're going zone. The clock is running. I'm going to go ahead and Go ahead and snap it. I'm going to
Lines up in the shotgun. Gates drops back. Steps up.
just a basic throw there. Get out of bounds.
He's knocked out of bounds.
I don't need to do anything stupid down here, so let's just keep it really simple. Let's run the ball. Zone 4-3. They looking so good at the moment. Texas Tech is. They're playing really well. We're going to do something like this. Don't know if that's going to help us any.
Handoff up the middle.
Got some yards, not a whole lot. 2nd and 5. I'm going to call the same thing. Zone dime. Clock is running. I'm going to go to the left this time. I'm not going to do anything else, though. We're going to let it sit. We're going to wind down this clock. I got to get a touchdown. I mean, I can't be kicking field goals all day. We're not going to have a chance to beat them if we do that. We're going to get 6 points. All right, we finally got on the scoreboard now. There's 29 seconds to go. Let's go. We got to survive these next 29 seconds. If we can do that, go to half, down 5. We're going to get the ball back. Maybe we can get our lead back in the 3rd quarter.
And he tacks on the extra point.
So outside of a couple of drops, I think our offense would play even better, but those are just drive killers. So let's go ahead and... Oh, another terrible kick out. It's staying in bounds, but it's going to that guy. He's going to return it.
Williams fields it in the end zone.
Good stop, though. 27 seconds. We're going to go nickel man. I don't know if they got enough time to do anything, so they may just eat the clock and be done with it. Let's do something like this. I'm going to leave it.
The Red Raiders come out in the shotgun.
They're going to pass it. Intercept that. Or don't. He stepped out of bounds, though. 2nd and 3. So they're going to do that. This worries me. Let's go 4-3, cover 1.
2nd and 3 coming up. Ball on their own 21. The Red Raiders.
We're going to do something like this. Bring everybody down. Fullback dive. He got the first. They're going to call a timeout. Ooh, they're not going to. We're going to go quarters. So they're not in a hurry. That tells me they are ready to just go to half. And I hope they do. We're going to spread them out like that. Good deal. They've given up. And it's understandable. That's going to be super hard to try to score on that drive. All right, we're down 4. It could be much worse. We've made more mistakes than they have, but we're still in it. So let's check out some stats. They only have 108 yards, but they're taking advantage of some of our mistakes. We got 216. We're moving the ball just fine. Our distribution is really good. I didn't plan it, but 15 rushes and 15 pass attempts. And I think both are doing well. We just need to convert a little bit better. Now, our 3rd down is good. Both of them had a turnover apiece. I guess we both capitalized on them. Did we get a touchdown off that interception? I think we did. Or that might have been the one that we had to throw an interception. Either way, none of this else says anything to me. Let's go to individual stats. Gates, 10 of 15, no touchdowns. He had the 1 pick, but that's not on him. It really wasn't. That's good defense by Texas Tech. Pero and Miranda are getting split reps, which I'm perfectly fine with. Now, Miranda's not doing a whole lot, but he did get the touchdown. I got Hill on 1 run. He done okay with it. Receiving. Parker, he's our leading receiver. Pretty cool to see, at least in terms of receptions. I kind of wish we didn't have the drops we did. We got, what, 2 of them? 3. We had 2 by McCoy. That's worrisome. He's already got 2 drops. If he continues to have more, I may have to put somebody else in there or something. I don't know. Now, one of those drops technically wasn't his fault. It wasn't the best throw in the world. Blocking doesn't matter. Defense, spreading the wealth in terms of getting the tackles. Tackles for loss, none. Sacks, none. But we did have the 1 interception by Alton Gunn. All right. I don't have to really make any big adjustments. Our offense is doing fine. I think our defense, holding them to 14 points that half, was just fine. And, of course, one of them was a pick 6. So their offense really hasn't been on the field a whole lot today. So we're going to do that. We're going to just take a knee. I will probably go back to a toss with Pero. I'm perfectly fine with that. They're going zone 4-3. Crazy shifting. Let's do something like this. I don't think that helped anything, but we're going to get some yards out of it. Another face mask. Thank you. They are super aggressive today. They're going all out. First and 10 on the 30. We're going to definitely accept that. I'm trying to think of. I didn't change a whole lot from ace slot. Let's go back to ace normal and let's go 14 ISO again. Going zone. We got a couple options here. Let's see what we can pull off. Good play to Pero. Pick up 9 yards. The middle of the field was open. So we went to him. Second and inches. We have, let me think. I didn't fix any plays there, did I? I'm trying to think of plays where I can. Let's go RBD. This is an oldie but a goodie.
Second and less than a yard.
Going man. He's coming down. Guess not. We're going to go to either heel. They're going cover 0 again. Get it, heel. Can he catch it? Can he get it? Huge play by heel. Redshirt freshman. I'm glad somebody caught it. Big play right there by our third running back. Now, we are on the 10-yard line. I would love to do some play action, but this is too important. We're in a really bad situation to where I don't need to be risking certain things. So let's just go back and run basic stuff and just get in the end zone. That's all that matters. Just try to win. So let's go 4-3, man. I am going to run dive. Something like this. Good defense. Just somebody came right on through. Not bad. He is a bit gassed. Let's go slam with Miranda. Man nickel. I guess we'll go to the right. He is a monster. He's 250-something pounds. Just incredible. So we're on the 6. I am going to go Y stick. Please go. They're going man. This should be interesting. I hope I made the right choice here. Let's go ahead and snap it. Good job, Myrick. 6 points. Good for you, son. Redeem yourself off that drop from earlier. Man, I'm glad he caught that. We're going up against an impact corner, too, which probably isn't the smartest thing, but that's our main man beater in that particular play. So, Y stick. Using a little air raid against the Red Raiders. All right, let's go and kick an extra point. We finally got the lead back. So let's get back on defense, see what we can do there. Again, our defense is playing really well. Texas Tech, they've had one big drive, and it was a good one, very easy for them. When that quarterback's got time or he's going to run around, they're just super hard to stop. But let's see if we can force another punt. We was able to do that at the beginning of the game. I want to be able to kick the ball a little bit better this time. Again, that's just Heisman kicking is very tough, but this one's a really good one. I timed it pretty well here, and it's not going to the impact player, and he may take a knee. All right, ended up being a perfect kickoff. They are going, let's go quarters. Looks like they're going gun two-back slot more than likely. I think that's in their playbook. It is. I'm going to leave it as is. Let's see what they go with. Now, I gave them some really good runs, but they're going to throw it here. Oh, slightly overthrew it, thankfully. He was open. Let's go cover 3. I want to go back to quarters, but let's do cover 3. Just want to switch it up just a little bit on him. Got the middle of the field. There he goes. Somebody get him. Dang it, first down. Like, everybody just stands there and waits on the guy. Look at this. What do we do? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Just awful. That's more on us than on the quarterback. You got to make a play there. And nobody did. So, another first and 10. We'll do something like this. 5 wide. That's why I called nickel. It said they went 4 wide. Ooh, he overthrew it. Thank the Lord, he was wide open. Thank you, Lee, for copying me there. Let's go. I'm going to go back to nickel. I'm going to spread out. I'm going to do a 5 this time, see how they handle it. Intercepted. Oh, man. Dang it. First down. Gosh.
I like the defense that was
Just a game of inches.
make the play on the ball.
You're right.
Let's go to man. Let's just mix it up a little bit. Somebody needs to make a play out there on defense. Anybody. I don't care who it is. Somebody needs to make a play. I wish somebody up front would do that, but nobody's getting close to that quarterback. He's just sitting back there all day. That's an interference, but they didn't call it. We'll take it. Let's go back to quarters. If we can somehow get him in a 3rd and 10 or 3rd and long, just anything like that, we're going to do a spy. I think it's in our best interest. I'd rather just drop 8. And here going to spin option. Ooh, I wish he would have pitched it. That could have been a fumble. So here we are, 3rd and long. We got to get a stop here. We're going to go cloud. I'm going to drop 8. He's a righty, so I'm going to spy our left end. Do something like this. And please, somebody make a play out there. Play action. Interesting call. No. Good defense, everybody. Did he drop it? I think I got in the way. I hit him as soon as he caught it or tried to catch it. Ooh, no, that wasn't on him. That wasn't a drop. Bounced off his helmet. Either way, great defense, and guess what? We're going to get the ball. So we're on the 45. One thing I need to check, make sure it's correct. We need to go back to formation subs. We're going to go defense, and where's it at? I just want to make sure my 2 gunners on the outside are my 2 fast guys, Butler and Gunn, just in case we can get a block. We're going to try that all-out block. In this situation in midfield, a lot of times the CPU will not come in to protect. Let's see if they do the same here. They're not going to. Need to get it. Oh, that was so close. Oh, my gosh. Go back and look at it. Go back and look at this. Oh, man. That would have been a game changer. Oh, my gosh. Oh, how close was he? Oh, good try. So we're on the left hash. We got to take advantage of this. We got to get another touchdown. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a basic run with Pero. I would love to sprinkle in some play action, some of the newer stuff, but I'm going to wait. Just too important of a game right now to experiment with some of that. Good defense. We got some yards, not a whole lot. 2nd and 8. He's still feeling okay. I think I'm going to run it again. We're going to go back to a toss. I'm going to go back to Pero. I'd rather give it to him than pretty much the other ones, at least for the outside purposes.
And the leader of the defense at corner is in the zone right
he didn't. Terrible juke. I don't know what that was. So it is 3rd and 6. Let's go halfback corner. I guess we have no choice. We're going zone. This may be the first time Peterson gets to touch the ball today. Let's go ahead and snap it. Cover 3. Good catch by Peterson, the JUCO. Huge play right there. Huge. So we're in the middle of the field. Let me think. Let's go. I know exactly what we're going to call. Let's just go back. Do I have... I guess I got Miranda just with 1 under center formation. Let's go slam with Miranda. We're going zone. And depending on what we're going to... Let's go to the left. Good play by the defense. We got the yards, though. We got, what, 5? It's not bad. Let's just run it again. Let's go toss. We're going man. Please have a decent shift. All right, everything looks good. I'm going to go ahead and snap it. Get a first down. Good play. He's already got 100 yards. Now, next thing I want to do is I'm going to go here. Let's go. I got a screen play. Should be halfback screen. I want to call this play. I completely forgot about it. They're going man, so we're not going to go to our halfback. We're going to go to somebody on the left. I'd love for them to go cover 0, but they're going to cover 1. Good throw to Myrick. Big play, big play. Perfect throw. So Gates is feeling it. He's playing well at the moment. Good run there. We can try. Let's go and run basics. Let me look at, hold on. Let me look at Heel. Is he a bit of a speedster? He's got 91 speed. He's a bit of a middle of the road. He's between these 2 guys. We can try a toss with heel from slot. Let's get him going a little bit. Let's go in man 4-3. Let's go with the grass side. Let's go over here. Good little toss there. He may get caught. Their defensive ends are pretty fast. Good hit. Good play. Now, I'm going to go back to this play right here, but we're going to do the gun normal version. Where's it at? Halfback screen. Going man again. This is going to go back to Myrick. We're going to have to make a good throw. Let's go ahead and snap it. 6 points. Oh, they didn't call it. Touchdown. There it was. I thought he was in the end zone. Good for Myrick. Now he's got 2 of them. So they're calling so much man, and my X receiver is usually my go-to man beater in a lot of these plays. Just enough. Just barely. Great play, though, all around. Awesome. I'm glad to see Myrick stepping it up a little bit on that one. After that one drop. That drop just hurts my heart, but he's recovered from it. So guess what? We're up 10. We're fixing to be up 10. Let's kick an extra point. Then we're going to get back on defense, do the same of what we just done in the last drive. Force a punt.
And he tacks on the extra point. This drive summary.
You got to remember, our defense is arguably the best in the country in terms of talent. It's either us or Ohio State. I think they got an A+ on defense. But as you know, our defense was a killer last season, and we brought pretty much everybody back, which is a blessing. This is a good kick, but he's going to return it. Get off. Get off. Get him. Somebody get him. There we go. So our special teams defense has been pretty strong today. Let's go quarters out of gun or out of nickel. Just are going 4 wide. Let's do something like this. Let's see what they call. This is the first time they've done anything out of tight. Oh, he dropped it. How's it feel? We know all too well with drop passes. 2nd and 10. I'm going to do quarters from 4-3. Now, this time, I'm going to do a spy. We're going to drop 8. We're going to do something like this. That shifting's all kind of weird. I wasn't expecting that. Well, the way the formation's set up, I guess it's meant to be like that. He dropped it. Good. How's it feel? So their quarterback's 8 of 17, but a lot of that's not his fault. He's making decent throws. Let's go. Clown. It's 3rd and long. Can we get another stop? If we get a stop here, get the ball back and score again, then things are going to look really good for us. But we got to get a stop here. This could be play of the game. Pivotal moment. I got the middle of the field. Nobody's open. Intercept that. Ooh! I think that was me who made the play. I thought he was going to catch it. Not me, but that receiver. Good play by Gunn, who's just an amazing corner. He almost got the catch right there, but I got in the way. That helped, I guess. I don't know. I'll take credit. I don't mind. So guess what? We forced another punt. Now, we're going to do double cross. Let's see if Culberson could do something here. Get a touchdown on this drive, and let's put this thing to bed, shall we? How about that? We're going to show them who's the best team in the country. Now, this is a good punt. We got some room on the left. Somebody get a block right there. And it's going to happen. He's got some decent speed. That's why I went with him. If you go back and look, one thing I need to check, our kick return. We got, well, let's go punt return. Culberson, he's got 97 speed. What was interesting, his agility isn't all that great. So I probably need to get somebody with better agility. I didn't think about that. He's more of a top-end speed guy. And Red, the only reason why I had I put Red as a backup is because of his catch. It's only a 72. Otherwise, he would be my #1 guy. But I kind of noticed with Culberson there, if you go back and look, he didn't move really well. His agility just seemed kind of stiff. I know it didn't really show it there, but I could kind of feel it. Perfect 3rd quarter for us. Couldn't have went any better. We're up 10 points. Let's put these guys out of their misery. How about that? Let's go. We're going to do halfback dive out of white trips. I haven't caught anything from this formation hardly, except out of the 3rd and long stuff. Let's go ahead and snap that. Just get upfield. Pick up 4. Picks up 5. Not bad. Let's go 4 ISO. We're going zone. I'm going to run some clock going forward now. I feel like it's in our best interest to do so. Going zone, we're going to go to either Pero or Peterson underneath. I would love to chew up the rest of this clock. That would be great. But we're at midfield. That's not going to happen unless we get some breaks on some penalties and such. So let's go ahead and snap this. Good throw to Pero. Pick up the first down. Wide open over the middle. Good play there. Let's go spread out. I'm going to do another dive. The reason why I'm calling halfback dive from the gun so much is because this is the first time I've been able to do this in the history of NCAA 06. It's an absolute blast to be able to actually go up and attack the inner gaps from the gun in this game. You've never been able to before unless you were running a lot of direct. So we're going to do that now. Let's see if Hill can get something simple up the middle. We'll go ahead and snap that. Go over here. Not bad. Going to pick up about 8. Good blocking. 2nd and 1. Let's just keep it simple. We're going to go back to Miranda.
2nd and 1 coming up here.
Give him some love. They're going zone 4-3. I am just looking here. Their weakness technically is on the left side, so we're going to take a chance there. I am not going to bring a tight end over. We are going to just key that linebacker on the left. Let's go ahead and snap it. That was stupid, Al. That was just dumb on my part. That's all my fault. I'm so sorry. That was terrible. I should have cut up field. I had 2 chances. I should have went right there, and I should have went right there, and by then, just all my fault. So it's 3rd and 4. What are we going to call? Not the Ghostbusters, but we are going to call something to pick up the first down. Let's go. Let's go Y-stick. We're going to flip it. They're going man. We're going to go to either McCoy or Myrick. I was hoping they'd call a lot of zone. I want to hit that stick route to Parker. Now, I probably should have ran the ball here because we could have chewed up more clock, but we'll go ahead and snap it. Thank you, McCoy. You finally got your first catch. Look at that, 11 straight completions. So Gates is really feeling it. He's getting help from his teammates on some of these catches. Good play all around. So we're going to go back, and I'm going to run some more dive from the gun just because it just feels good. So it's man 4-3. The clock is running. We're going to let it do so. There's just some heavy shifting. Now, what I could do, I don't know if it's going to help much. I could bring this guy over. I haven't really experimented with that a whole lot. Now we got a bit of an H-back situation. I'm sure one of our receivers went down to the line of scrimmage. Let's go ahead and snap this. Good defense. Nowhere really to go. 2nd and 9. He is feeling okay, but I want to... I'm going to go back to halfback dive from the gun. But we're going to go to Miranda.
And this is the 7th play of the current drive.
I think I'm going to leave everything as is, and let's see if we can just pick up something. What I think I can do, we can experiment with this. We can go bring Peterson over. That did not help at all. I didn't want him to come over. Let's go ahead and snap it. Just get some yards. Not bad. It's a solid, 6 yards? So it's 3rd and 4, and they called a timeout. So look at that backfield. It's as good as you can get. We're going to go offensive line, though. 3rd and 4. I'm going to keep this really simple. Again, I'm going to go up the gut with Miranda. He's our bruiser. And I want to see if he can pick up the first. Now, we're going to probably go to the right. First down, just enough. I hesitated a little bit. You go back and look at this. Right here, I kind of stopped. I was like, I don't know what to do, but I saw a gaping hole right there. So we just crept up there to get a first down. Great play by 34. We're going to go back to offensive line. We're going to do another... I can do off tackle, too. The off tackle... Is Pero in there? Yes, he is. We can do the off tackle play, which is a little bit better now. It doesn't have the slant blocking or that zone-looking blocking. Now, I hope they don't shift hard. And they're going to. That doesn't help things. But the clock is stopped. I'm going to go ahead and move this guy over. Don't know if it's going to help. Good defense. Nowhere really to go. I think our left guard got beat pretty badly. 2nd and 9. I am not going to do any toss plays. I don't think it's in our best interest to do so. Just in case we fumble it or something, it's just not worth it. So we're going to do basic handoffs throughout. We're going to do just a basic slam here. We're going to go to the left. The clock is going, and we're at the point where they're out of timeouts, I think. I mean, the game is over with. I'd like to get one more first down because we can't run out the clock. We only got 2 more downs to go. Well, technically 3, I guess. Let's go ahead and snap it. Just get upfield, just something. 3rd and 7. Oh, that's their last timeout right there.
And keep that other offense off the field.
So what I'm going to do is do another basic up the gut with Miranda. They're going 4-3. This may not work at all. But they are going zone. We may be able to find a crease somewhere. Now, one thing I can bring a pulling wide receiver, go right up the gut, but we're going to leave it as is, and we're going to snap it. At least he falls forward. That's the big key with that guy. He can fall forward. So it's 4th and 2. We can go ahead and probably just kick the field goal. I don't mind doing that. Let's just go ahead and do that and end it. Well, the game is over with anyways. It's a good win for us. Our defense played amazing. I think our offense played really well too, outside of a couple mistakes. But our defense is killer. They're going to be just a nightmare for offenses all season. We're going to go ahead and hopefully get a nice, easy field goal. Surgan is going to have 2 on the year out of the gate, hopefully. Perfect kick, right where it needs to be. Just like that, we're going to end up winning this thing 27-14 unless something goofy happens in the next 33 seconds. We're going to go ahead and kick it back off to him. So the better team prevailed. You could tell we just had a little bit more than they did, especially on defense. Man, our defense is something else. And just think, we're not even getting many sacks, but just on the back end, we're solid. We're good at stopping the run. Of course, Texas Tech ain't going to run the ball any today. The only time they've ran the ball is with their quarterback. Now, let's just go quarters out of 4-3. Yeah, our defense was just unbelievably solid today. I thought their quarterback played fine. The receivers need to catch the ball a little bit better. Now, we almost got a sack there. We're going to call the same thing. We are basically just biding our time until... Looks like Gates is your MVP of the day. Good for him. I feel like he had a really good day. And that interception wasn't his fault. There he goes. Somebody go get him. Somebody go get him. Oh, good broken tackle by the quarterback. Look at that. Kid's tough. Thank the Lord he didn't do that a ton today. Only 5 attempts. We'll just go back to quarters. They're going to call something goofy here, more than likely. Oop, that is a flag on us. We had a guy that did not get over in time. I'm pretty sure that was Nichols. Oh, it's McKinney. Oh, it's outside linebacker or left outside linebacker position. That's where we had a little bit of a difference there. That's the position I wanted to look at earlier in terms of the depth chart, but that's okay. Not a big deal. I could go back and look and see how well McKinney done. I'm sure he played just fine today. 16 seconds. I'd like to not give up anything else, but looks like we're going to have to drop 8 the rest of the way and spy.
When the pressure's coming from the inside, and
we're going to do something like that. And they're going to just do a basic run. Now watch them get some yards there. I think that's their wide receiver. I'm going to go ahead and call a timeout. They're going to call that same play again to that impact player, and I'm not going to let them do it. 6 seconds. We're going to go nickel man. They may go Hail Mary here. Maybe. We're going to do another spy. We'll drop 8. Yep, they're going Hail Mary. We got a sack. Woo! Last play of the game by Poland, no less. All right, that's it. 27-14. Great win for us. I mean, kudos to Texas Tech. I mean, they gave us all we wanted, but we were just a little too much for them. Especially on defense. They just didn't know what to do, and I like some of the things we've done offensively. So we're going to go back to stats and scores. Again, 27-14. We had a lot more first downs than they did. Our offense played great. Their offense, not so much. But again, I think it was more our defense than anything else. They had a few extra drops, and we can check that here in a minute. But our running game, we ran the ball a whole lot more in the second half, mainly because we was running clock in the fourth quarter. But 188 yards on the ground. Our passing game, 235 yards. I thought Gates was playing really well. A lot of the new plays we implemented seemed to work out just fine. Third down, 7 of 11. If you do that on a daily basis, you're going to win a lot of ball games. They went 0 for 3. Turnovers, 1 from 1. The rest of that doesn't say a whole lot to me. Let's go to individual stats. I'm going to go to Texas Tech first. We're going to go to receiving. And they had 4 drops. I think we had about 4 as well. That helped us, you know. I mean, what do you do about that? So we can check ours here in a minute. But again, Gates, 18 of 23, 235 yards, 2 touchdowns, the 1 pick, which wasn't on him. Running the ball, Pero. I like the distribution here. Now, I want to get Hill the ball a little bit more. That's kind of my fault, but we kind of know that Pero is probably the best of the 3, at least in terms of going to the outside a lot. And Miranda is our bruiser up the middle, and I'm perfectly fine with how we used him today. Let's go to receiving. Myrick, he stepped up. That first quarter was not kind to him. The other 3 quarters, definitely. It just worked out. He was able to get a couple touchdowns. But look at this distribution. 5 receptions for Myrick, 3 for Parker, 3 for Pero, 3 for Hill, 2 for Peterson, and 1 for McCoy, who finally got a catch. Then Miranda even got a catch. So look at all the guys who got to touch the ball through the air today. Always fun to see that. Very air raid-ish in a sense. You go to defense. Spreading the wealth here in terms of tackles. Buchanan led in tackles along with Gunn. Probably not a good thing when your cornerbacks are leading in tackles, but this is a unique circumstance because we're going up against such a pass-heavy team. The ball's going to be near a lot of cornerbacks. Now, tackles for loss, we only had 1, and it was the last play of the game, and we had the 1 sack, which, again, was the last play of the game. Probably the turning point of the entire game was this interception by Alton Gunn. We was able to flip the script a little bit after that play, and it was kind of all she wrote after that. All right, let's get out of here. Let's check out some top 25 scores for the week. Of course, we beat Texas Tech, LSU over Nevada in a squeaker, Oklahoma over Central Michigan, Purdue over Toledo. Then you have Tennessee beating Marshall, Texas A&M over Air Force, Oregon State over Alabama. Then you have Northwestern over Miami of Ohio. Then you got Texas over New Mexico, Auburn over Boise State, Virginia over Vandy, Michigan over Oregon in a big top 25 matchup. Then you have Mississippi State over Houston, Miami over Central Florida, UCLA over San Diego State, Minnesota beats UNLV, Florida destroys South Florida, and last but not least, Penn State over Eastern Michigan. Okay, in our next game, we got an academic bowl pretty much. We're going to go up against Northwestern. They're 20th in the country. They must be having a pretty good dynasty. I mean, getting up to this point. And you look at their total offense, arguably the best passing attack in the country. Interesting. We're going to have a lot of fun going up against that. But it's been a long time since I've faced Northwestern. But I'm looking forward to taking them on. It should be a lot of fun. And it's our first home game. Should be a blast. And I can't wait to get into it. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.